Hopefully you can see me. Right, one tip is when you pick up any crown board or any queen divider, just always pick up over the hive in case you drop, or in case your queen's on the engine and you drop her. You don't want to drop on the grass. Crown boards, queen excluder, anything, just so you're not dropping, you're just dropping her back into the hive. Yesterday I actually picked the queen up and she was on the crown board, which is really odd. She'd come right up instead of staying deep down. So, you know, she's not on there. Give him a little puff. They've all dived down. So it's drawn frames here from last summer season. They'll clean up and fix all the wax that's damaged, make it all red, but it saves them a lot of work. It saves a lot of time. So when you do actually go through a colony, when you go through your hives, you'd be very tempted to think, oh wow, yeah, I've got honey in here, and you start going through the supers. You don't want to do that. You want to just lift them straight off and put them straight down on the side and go. The whole point is to go through and check the queen's okay. So you don't really need to go through supers. You can pick them up and they're light, so you know that there's nothing going on in there. But so give them a little puff. Check your queen excluder. Make sure she's not on there. Put your sheet on there, gives them a bit of dark, and you work towards the dark. Queen will always stay in the dark, so work towards the dark. So I'm going to be searching or checking for, obviously pollen's pretty obvious. I want to check for activity. I want to see if there's eggs, how old they are, brood, sealed brood, the health, any practice cups, queen cells, anything like that. Most important. On the edge of the colony it's mainly just stores. Got a lot of pollen on the end of this one. So I've got brood here. Very happy, active queen. I've got eggs on this side. I won't bring this over, not quite yet. When you go through the frames, you're working towards the dark. So when you lift out, the queen is more likely to be on the dark side, as in Pink Floyd, so on the dark side. So when you lift out, check the dark side first. God, this is amazing. So this is the first time I've looked in this hive since last year. And it's just full of brood. And what's nice is that literally I could just walk up here and the bees would come out and go for me last year. And like I say, I could have done away with the queen, but as it's the end of the season, I wanted them to get through the winter. I left her be, but they've repaid me by being nice to me. No cuts, plenty of, just two frames already. This particular hive massively likes to seal itself up with propolis and wax. There's always loads and loads of sealing in this one. There we go. Here's my queenie. Queen. Can you see her, the little yellow dot on the back? There she is. That's my queen, that's the happy queen. She's a new queen. There she is. So she's laying. There's little white fluffy bees here. These are brand new bees, just hatched. This is going to be very productive this year, I think. Go back gently. God, this is going to be a major. So this is the first time I've opened this up, and this is a frame. The queen's over there, so I'm fine now. But there's lots of pollen going. All this will be hatching this week. You can't. This is nectar here, but I'm tempted to put half a brood on, or put another brood box on. I haven't done that before, and I'm tempted to do it this year, as an experiment. A lot of people do it. I've never done it before, but maybe I should have a go at doing it. I've got Kit with me this year. So I found the queen. She's happy. She's laying. So what I'm doing now, I'm just checking, making sure there's no cups in here. There's a lot of bees already. Stalk. Loads and loads of brood. Loads of brood. These ones at the bottom here on this brace comb, they look to be, they're starting to put a few drones in there. Male bees. Right, I don't want to be much longer with this hive now because it'd be a bit unfair if I leave it open for too long. Just quickly whiz through now. I'm going to turn this frame round. Going to score this honey, just try and get them to clean it out. There was all seed rape with the crop here last year, and it's like I say, it's a very nice crop, it's very nice honey, tasty honey, but it crystallises extremely quickly. And if they don't get it out, it renders the honeycomb useless. Bees can starve to death because they can't get it out. So I'm going to keep my eye on this frame. I'll leave it in there for the moment. I want them to clean this out really. Back in. I would like to spend time clearing off all the propolis and the wax, but I just find that as soon as I do it, come back the next week, it's already been replaced. So I just need to kind of keep it so I can actually lift out the frames and do an inspection. The bees are different, temperaments totally different this year, really good. I'm going to do an experiment. I'm on my own, so last year is my first year on my own. Came up here, settled this up, and now this is my second season on my own. So any mistakes you make, you kind of learn from your mistakes. So it's just how it is. You haven't got anyone here. You know, when you start beekeeping, you're starting a learner apiary. You start with someone, or at least start with another person who's got some experience, or you both start together. So you learn through your mistakes together. So I'm up here on my own. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a brood on. I'll give them lots of work to do because this is full up. Up to about here. This is empty, but it's got stores on it. but I'm thinking I could kind of start strengthening this. There's going to be a lot of bees laying, and we're only start of April, so hatching, you know, it's so I'm going to go and get thinking about it. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll put one. I think I'll put another brood on, and then see what happens, and hopefully they can draw some out. But whether it's the right thing to do or not, I'm just thinking now. So I'll just leave supers on there. But I'm more about building up the colony than trying to get some produce. So I'll just do it as an experiment anyway. I don't want to put a super on there to put a brood and a half, because I want to put the queen excluder on there. I don't want them to start laying in the supers. I want to keep my supers purely for stores. Right, anyway, that's that one, this little hive done. Hopefully that was informative.